And you gotta take this tube loose too. This one? Okay. Pry it out of the block over there. So it's Hemi night at the Brady's. And I'm trying to pass my Hemi skills on to my son. And get him a little Christmas money. So he's pulling the hard side off. You got these 10s too. Right here. These are head bolts. Okay, all those. And looks like it dropped the seat. Not as bad as the last one. Just the second one back on the driver's side, I think. Unless the intake manifold sucked it up from the other side. Doesn't really look like it's too much carnage. It's got one head combustion chamber that's damaged. I don't know if I can get that. This camera works pretty good at low light. You can see that it hit on the outside edges again. It's the only flat spot in the head, being that it's hemispherical. So we'll grind that down. I found a little bit of seat material there. There's what it looks like when the seat comes apart. So it looks like maybe just some pieces came out of this one. I don't know what we're looking at here. I'll know better when we get the other head off and see what's over there. But what we'll do is we'll grind this all down flat, weld it like we did the last one, and get him to surface it. We'll reshape this combustion chamber, and then they'll peen the head after they surface it, and it'll look like it's never been repaired. So, and we put the hardened seats in also. That's what we did last time. Looks like it might be the intake. I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna guess. I'm thinking it came over from the other side of the motor, because these all look like they're pretty decent. I haven't put a straight edge on the valve train, but from looking at the bottom, I don't know. This one doesn't look too bad. There we go. Focus. Finally got the right brake parts for Chip's bus. What a run around that was. So let me take you in and show you that. We'll leave Hanz to his misery over there. American cars are great. Okay. Let's go in here and check this out. So, yeah, I had to get wheel cylinders. Been running around trying to get these for 3 days now. And I know the guy that owns the bus is thinking amateur night. But the first stuff was completely wrong. It's a 71 bus, and it has 74 backing plates, trailing arms on the back of the bus. So the first wheel cylinders I got were very narrow, and the cup was inside the rubber booty. Okay. Here are the ones that they were trying to tell me were the right ones. And I just needed to grind the shoes. But the problem with grinding the shoes is when you grind the shoes, it moves the shoe away from the drum, and it don't worky. So this cylinder is a little larger. So the bar that holds that top spring, the anti-rattle bar, the emergency brake bar, whatever you like to refer to it as, falls out. It doesn't get clamped between the two brake pads properly. So you can see this end is much different than this end. So it's much narrower, and the cylinder itself is wider. So that was my problem. I went to Winter Park and got these the other day, went back to Winter Park today, and tried to convince me to cut the shoes down, and I figured I'd make one more stop, went to Scooters and found the one that's the right width. You can see this one's much narrower. So that's the right one. And what happened was these are the correct ones. These are the ones that we picked up. This number's correct, and this number is not correct. So the label they put on the box was wrong, is what happened here. So the box has got two different part numbers. So however, this is the correct part number for what I need. So we're good to go. We'll get that thrown together. And main thing right now is getting the Hemi apart so we can get those heads over to the machine shop. And yeah. So you see this bus has a 71 front on it. You know, it's got the early front. Need help? Dog got it? All right, man, you are bad. You know, there's a guy named Ray Barton. He builds Hemis, and his son builds some badass motors now too. So now I work for a guy named Brad Anderson, and I ended up working for his son Randy, and he built some badass Hemis. Might be onto something, son. These break all the time, man. This could be constant gas money for you.
Or Japanese good car money.
Well, you can spend your money however you choose to, but the key is to find something that breaks and people need repaired.
So not Japanese cars.
There's a guy on YouTube that's a very smart man, and his channel's called Pitbull Racing, I believe, and he's a Mercedes mechanic, and he repairs Mercedes, and he can never find good technicians. And customers used to not bitch about what it costs to get a Mercedes fixed, but now that the recession's here, they come in and complain to him about why he charges too much to fix their cars. And he told a customer one time that he wanted to be successful at business, so he picked the car that breaks and it's expensive to fix to open a shop. You know, that's why he works on Mercedes. And if they want to drive them, it's just expensive to fix. That's like these. They're gonna break. No signs of this getting hot or anything like that. It's just something that happens. Seems to be right about at 120,000 miles. Shows its head. Oh, you gotta make the compressor come on now, huh? Now we got copyright problems. So anyway, this is what's going on. Made that video for you guys from Scooters today. At the thing. So we ready to lift that out of there? You're gonna need a screwdriver to pry it out of there. You gotta like put it under there and gently pry it up. It's got an O-ring on it. So the O-ring's in like a little groove. So you know you have to pry it straight out. Oh, that's the one that goes into the back of that. There's no retainer clip or anything on it.
Not that I can see now.
Is it bolted to the back of the head with a stud? You got that loose, just pull it straight back. You know what, I don't even think you're gonna have to mess with that as long as the head comes by it, because you got the stud out, so that could probably just sit right there. Yeah, move your harness out of the way. I'll set this camera down so I don't drop it. Gonna move the jack out of the way, I'll make it easier. You're putting all these tools up, man. I didn't get all that stuff out. I don't think you got all the head bolts out. Do a double check. You got the dipstick tube bolt out I told you about? You got all the tins out?
They're all on the top, right?
Oh, damn, I'm short, man. Just do a visual recheck there. Now that my sternum's hurt. Yeah, don't stand on that box though, because that's hubcaps. People like this.
This is Volkswagen seat. Nobody likes those.
Nobody likes the Volkswagen seat. You can do whatever you want to that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's giving it up. Just check that back corner for bolts. You know, it looks like you might have a bolt situation.
That's still loose. I think it's the exhaust.
Okay, I might need to go into there and rattle it like you did for me. Okay, let me set the camera down and shut up. Oh, it's all wet under here now.
It's been wet.
You did disconnect the O2 sensor?
Yep. Okay, it's disconnected. I'm just gonna need help lifting it.
Okay, let me get the 8 feet. I can't see. I'm blind. My name is Julio, and again, I've got blind. All right, well, you need help?
Yeah.
Let me I'm not gonna say it.
Oh. Yeah.
Get a little height here. Shingles. All right. I think you got something hooked up back there, man. You sure there's nothing back there?
Not that I can see. No.
All right, well, pull it up, man. It's only a couple 100 pounds. Reach your hand back there and just double check.
I don't feel anything connected to the back of the head now.
All right. Just being a pain in the ass, son.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Okay, no, that's disconnected. Yeah, pull away.
Hang on, let me get a regrip. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think you gotta hold the head like this. You go into there and wiggle the exhaust. How's that sound?
Wiggle, dude.
No, wiggle from your side there, Skipper.
Yeah, no, you don't fit under there.
Oh, no clearance. I wonder who jacked the car up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, hang on a minute, okay? Let me move my hand so I don't lose my fingers and I'll get repositioned.
Oh, wait. Remember the impact and whatever size bolt this is in the middle.
Oh, you leave bolting? Exhaust manifold?
Well, no, there's two down here on the ground. I guess I undid a heat shield and forgot the bolt underneath it.
You leave bolt on. Oh, oh man, I don't know where the tools are. They're all under there, aren't they? That's a mechanical penalty right there, dude. You gotta get your own shit for forgetting that.
I think I have a socket here.
Yeah, that's probably it. And you need a wiggle thing.
I had the wiggle thing.
You need an impact.
Impact in the extension. I actually have a short one. Do I need a long one?
I don't know. What do you need, bro? You're under there.
Oh, no, I don't have the spool.
You don't have the impact?
No, it's out there. Remember, I used it on the hood bolts.
Ah. Are you getting what you need? Can you see under there?
Yeah, I see the air now.
There it is, right by the impact. You got the seducer? Huh?
I don't need it because you handed me the stuff I was just going to break the board.
Alright. Forgot a bolt, man. What are you going to do? You got to learn, you know? You got to learn. Got to learn.
You get a much smaller Japanese car, doesn't it?
Oh, well, you know, like I said, man, Japanese cars don't break easily. HO Motorsports laughing right now. All right, I'll support it. So you know there's something left the deck of the head. Coming to you live. Thursday night. Is it Friday? Thursday? What day is it?
It's Thursday.
Right on. What happened with German class? So I don't know if I told you guys the story. I took Hanz last night. He lost his binder. And take him to Office Depot to buy a binder. Andrea's camera went bad yesterday. So I was looking a little grungy, you know, greasy pants, greasy hands. The YouTube Garage Gang shirt on. Hey, that's gonna really help, I can tell already. Anyway, needless to say, I needed a little help with the camera, and I asked the salesman, and as soon as I turned on the camera aisle, he approached me and was showing me the different cameras, and wanted to know what I wanted to spend, and of course I said as little as possible. Oh man, he's gonna be a while under here. So anyway, he showed me a few cameras, and then I think it got down to like the $70 range, and then he pointed one out on the clearance rack for 40 bucks, $44, and I was like, that's a little cheap, isn't it? Joking with him because I thought it was a little cheap, and I walk over and find Hanz in the store, and he takes a look at the camera, and we get up to the register, and I decide to get it for her. So I send Hanz back to the salesman, and he grabs it for Hanz and hands it to him. And I take it up to the register, and it rings up at $119. So the manager gets involved, the salesman gets involved, and he's telling the manager that, you know, he pointed it out to me, and, you know, he took me over to the cameras, and there's, you know, blah, 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 and they got all these cameras in there. So the manager decided not to honor the price, and I just walked away, you know, the new medication. And I told Andrea about it, and she went back this morning and got the camera for $60. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Hey man, I don't know how much longer I can stretch it out up here. You about done down there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, let me set the camera down. We'll try this again.
You done talking?
Well, no, I was trying to, you know, give you some, like, you know, fill-in commentary, because it wasn't happening, you know. I was waiting for the bolt to come off, and
I'm laying in a puddle with 8 inches of clearance. Give me a break.
you're laying in a puddle
I sure am.
with Hemi blood. All right, man, let's try this again.
Ready?
Yeah. Hey. All right, now you gotta come up here.
I feel nice and dry.
Grab that front of it. That's my camera. Don't mess the video up, man. Get the shot.
My phone.
Woo!
Okay, you're pushing me over a frame machine. Can you stop for a
All right,
second?
let's stop. Let's
Let
just
go,
regroup.
let go,
I got
let-
the head. Get your fitting. Go over there and grab the head from me.
Much better.
All right, so we just had a little, you know, almost drop. Don't set it on the cord, son. You get your shit electrocuted that way.
Setting it down without me.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want you to set it on the extension cord.
That one's messed up.
Oh, there's the damage. So it sucked over to both sides. I expect that piston to really be bad. Motor. All right, let's take a look. See what we got. I think this one's hurt. Kaboom! It's killed. Yeah, this one's a little worse than the last one. I don't know. The bore can be fixed.
Goody, I'm gonna go inside and.
Yeah, well, we gotta get tools cleaned up. You can go inside, get cleaned up, take a break, and then we'll come back out and take care of the tools. Yeah, this bore's hurt, so this is probably I have to mic that. I don't know. It don't look good. Oh, definitely no good. We got a bad score on this side. Got a gouge in the cylinder, so we're gonna need a motor for this one. So we'll do a motor. We'll try to get a long block, some sort of engine, something. But we got both cylinder heads. We need 2 pistons for this one, and I have to sleeve the block. And I don't know if you can sleeve these or not. So there's the Hemi for you guys. We'll talk to you later.